Welcome to Summer Essentials. Andrea Dowie here with my awesome summer hair. Uh, just kidding. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about some great summer products that you can get. We're going to talk about recipes that you can make. I have so much great information for you. The reason why I talked about my hair is because that whole beach hair, don't care kind of thing. I have my own little recipe that I use with rosemary, lavender, and one of doTERRA's products that I put into a little spray bottle and I spray my hair. It's great, easy for me for the summer for naturally curly hair. It also helps to keep the frizz away. Lavender is really good for your scalp and for healthy hair, and so is rosemary. So that's one recipe that I use, but I'm excited to share with you more options that you can have in summertime to be able to take care of your family in a more natural way. So welcome to the class. As I said, my name is Andrea Dowie, and I absolutely love supporting people who are motivated to naturally improve their lives with essential oils. So as we go through this today, if you're new to oils, I just want you to get more comfortable with the idea of them and how they work, because I do understand that there's always questions. And if you've been on this journey for a while, well, that's awesome too. I hope that you see some new recipes that you can use in order to help support you and your family. I do want this to be just stress-free and fun, so let's get on with it. All right, so why doTERRA? So there are many different essential oil companies out there, right? And I can't go into all the reasons why I chose doTERRA, but I want to go into a couple of them and going a little bit more on the co-impacting sourcing that doTERRA does. I want to talk a little bit about what that means. So co-impact sourcing is where doTERRA sources its oils from the original place of where that oil is grown. It's the indigenous environment. So not only does that give us a better oil because it's grown in a place where it's the proper altitude, climate, seasons, and soil, and you have a far superior product, but it also helps us to keep things more pure as well. So the second reason that I love doTERRA is our certified pure therapeutic grade standard. So this standard is how we do our testing on every single batch of essential oils. Every oil you'll find, even in a store, might say that it says 100% pure on the side of the bottle, but you really don't know if there is anything else in there or not, because they don't do the testing that doTERRA does. They don't go to that indigenous place to get to the oils. And a lot of times they're adding other things in there. So we want to make sure that we're using something pure. And that's one of the reasons why I chose doTERRA, because of that purity matters with them and making sure that everything is tested. I mean, I'm a mom of 4 kids. I don't really have a lot of time to be researching things. So it's great to know that I can trust every product that I get from them. So doTERRA really did create this standard because there's no overseeing body over essential oils. That's why if it says 100% pure, it doesn't necessarily have to be, because there's no accountability. So doTERRA did create that standard to ensure that their product is pure and potent and that we're getting the best. And you can go online and check out some great videos to learn a little bit more about both co-impact sourcing and our certified pure therapeutic grade as well. So now let's talk a little bit about the positive impact that doTERRA makes on the world. So doTERRA's Healing Hands Foundation is a nonprofit organization committed to improving lives through partnering with different organizations that are already doing things that are changing people's lives around the world. We bring hope, we bring finances, giving people a hand up instead of a hand out, which is what I love about it. Basically, doTERRA has partnered with companies that do micro lending so that in third world countries, they can start their own businesses, which again is a hand up. They'll partner with different communities to find out what it is that they need in order to become more self-reliant. doTERRA does cover all of the overhead expenses that really and administrative costs of running that Healing Hands Foundation. So 100% of every proceed goes to helping people, which, that just kind of shows you exactly what doTERRA is about. So let's talk a little bit about the co-impact sourcing, not only from the essential oil side, but from the harvesters and the farmer side. Basically, that's how we get all of our oils. We create co-ops among all of the growers, and then we pay them a fair wage so that they'll give us the best quality products. And again, that was important for me because I can't go around the world and collect all of these things. So doTERRA does that for us. And it's amazing on all of the changes that they've been able to make in the world and so many people that they've been able to help. So it's kind of help on both sides of the bottle, right? So those who are creating the oils, but also those of us who are using them know that we can trust them and know that we're working with a company of integrity. And it's really amazing to see the partnerships that doTERRA has created in places that you never thought it would happen, like Somalia. Okay, people just don't go into Somalia. Well, doTERRA did, and they were able to get all the sultans to come together, which is another thing nobody's ever done, in order to get frankincense. So doTERRA has been able to make a huge difference in the world, and it's another reason why I do love this company. Now, the last thing I want to talk about as far as something that's amazing is doTERRA has something called the website called Source to You. So this website is chock full of amazing science. The information on the bottom of every bottle has a number, and you can put that in and you can look up your oil and see the constituents and where it came from and all of those things. So it's an amazing website that gets you that background to show like, hey, what we say is actually what is actually happening. So you get all kinds of reports. So if you already know this, awesome. Sometimes we need to be reminded, but if you don't, you see how amazing doTERRA really is. So now let's talk about the 3 methods of use. The first is topical. So when you apply oils to areas of the body that need support, they reach the bloodstream within 20 seconds, and then they're distributed out throughout the whole body within 20 minutes. So a lot of times you want to dilute that in something called fractionated coconut oil, and dilution does not take away the potency. All it does is break those particles down into their smallest form. So, and 1 drop of essential oil has 1,000,000 trillion particles. So it actually helps to break that down. But it also, when you're putting it on topically, it makes sure that it doesn't evaporate too quickly or absorb too quickly. And the size of the particles in coconut oil, the fractionated, that doesn't have the fat, it's basically a liquid, has been found to be the best carrier for that particular use. We always want to use coconut oil on those with sensitive skin, especially children. So make sure you think of that too. Now, the bottoms of the feet is also a great place to apply them topically. There's less sensitive skin down there. It's a little bit thicker. It's also where all the capillaries end up, right? So it gets into that bloodstream really, really quickly. And if you don't necessarily like the smell of an oil, it's okay. Just apply it on your feet and then put socks on it. And that will stop from you getting the smell. It's furthest away from the nose. So you can also apply them on the back of the neck, down the spine. Wrists are very popular. I also, will talk about putting them in the hands, behind the ears. I mean, just really, using your intuition to figure out what is the best place for you to be able to use that. Now, the second way we can use essential oils is aromatically. You could put a drop in the palm of your hands, cup your hands, inhale, and then you really smell what those oils can do, whether it's clearing out your sinuses or uplifting your mood. Diffusing is also a great way to get those benefits. And a diffuser is ours are water-based, where you would actually put water in the diffuser and then add a few drops of oil. And this would run for anywhere from an hour to, some of them go up to 12 hours. So, and that breaks the oils down into their smallest particles as well and disperses them into the air. Now, the third way that we can use, and I would only say doTERRA only essential oils, that's the only one that I would trust to use internally. So don't assume it's okay to use any brand of oil internally. Purity really does matter. If it's safe for consumption, you'll notice on the side of the bottle, it will have the supplemental facts, which actually will give you like what, that you can take it internally. So once you're assured, because you're using doTERRA and you look at the side, you can add it to tea, you can add it to water. I love to use citrus oils in water. We do it all the time, whether it's grapefruit, lemon, lime, all of that. And it helps us to drink less sugary drinks too. And so let's talk a little bit more how we can use some recipes over the summer, or different things that we can use over the summer to have the best summer ever. So some of the best outdoor products doTERRA has is Deep Blue Rub. Deep Blue Rub is amazing for aches, pains before you're going to go for a walk. It just helps to get in there to soothe the body. TerraShield helps to protect you from bugs. Digestion helps with upset stomach from all that picnic food you've been eating. Some peppermint beadlets are great to have on hand. Beadlets, you just pop them in your mouth and it helps to support clear breathing, helps to freshen breath, but also if you're out and about and you don't, want to run through a drive-through or on the trail and you don't have food, you can just pop one of those in your mouth and it's going to help to curb that hunger as well. I don't know if you knew, but doTERRA has amazing lip balms. My kids absolutely love these. Moisturizing for the lips, and it just feels good. And then there's the On Guard toothpaste. They reformulated the toothpaste, and you guys, it is amazing. If you have not tried it, I highly, highly recommend it. So let's talk about a little bit of a tip. So TerraShield Repellent Blend has been scientifically shown to repel insects more effectively than other synthetic insect repellents. You could apply several drops to exposed skin and openings in clothing before going in outdoor activities. So TerraShield is amazing. That is we also have it in a spray, or you can actually get it in the essential oil blend. So are you living an active lifestyle? Sun's coming out, we're going out for walks. They love summer because they're able to get out in the home. I'm in Texas, so we are able to get out actually more often than that, but I know my family in Michigan is just now starting to be able to get outside of their house. So some of the things that we can use to get that energy level up is Mito2 Max, which is our energy and stamina complex. Our doTERRA has a new essential nutrition line, which has protein powder, greens, and fiber, which this provides essential nutrients and can help with weight management. There's also our amazing Lifelong Vitality Pack. And I know I talk about this all the time, you guys, but it is our #1 selling product for a reason. It's our 3-pack of vitamins that helps with energy and sleep, stress, hangriness. Yes, that's a word. All kinds of things. It's just awesome for keeping us healthy and helping us to feel good so that we want to get out and be active. And we already talked about the Deep Blue. So many different options we have for that. Now, we talked a little bit about cooking, the last one that I did. We did a lot of recipes, but there's so many different things that you could use for cooking. And I'm going to give you a few examples of what I've used. So I've used cilantro in our ground beef for Taco Tuesday or in our steak. I've done oregano in our pastas, along with maybe some rosemary and some marjoram. We love to make guacamole with lemon and lime, but we also put the citruses in our oils. And so, or in our water, in our smoothies. And so it just really enhances the flavor. We make lemonade and we'll use lemon juice, but we'll also add drops of lemon because that just makes it so much better. If you get the sparkling waters, whether they're flavored or not flavored, you can add your own flavoring by utilizing essential oils. There's just so many ways that we can use them for cooking. Now, one of the things living in hot Texas is it's hot. It gets really hot. It's been really humid lately. You step outside and you're literally sweating. And so one of the things we can use is peppermint and help to stay cool. I love this. Love, love, love it. I can't leave my house without peppermint in the summertime. Whether you're like at your kids' sporting events or you're sitting by the pool. I mean, I was out digging and working and peppermint is my savior. You can put some on the bottoms of your feet. You can put it on the back of your neck. You can even put a couple drops in your drinking water, which will help to cool your body during a hot day. Now, I would love to hear if you use this and what you think. Everybody who has loves it. All right, so sunscreen. I did a little video on how the sun's not bad, you guys. I personally believe that there's other things that cause the issues with our skin. And so if we need to stay protected from the sun, #1, from the inside out is using that Lifelong Vitality Pack. High antioxidants will help us to protect our skin. Also, going out in little bits to get a base tan, to get that melanin to the top of the skin is very helpful. But sometimes we're going to places that are really hot. The sun is really powerful and we really need to have that sunscreen. You can make your own. Here's a great recipe with olive oil, fractionated coconut oil, which is that coconut oil I was telling you about. doTERRA has beeswax, zinc oxide, vitamin E, shea butter, and helichrysum. We use this. We go to the beach a lot. By the time we're halfway through the summer, we're good. But in the beginning, we need to use some of this on our shoulders, our noses, and our cheeks, right? To ensure that we don't get burned. And it works amazingly, even going into the water. So highly, highly recommend making your own sunscreen. There's so many toxic chemicals in those sunscreens you get at the store. And really, I just wonder what they actually are doing and within our bodies. Because remember, anything you put on your skin absorbs into your body. Now, this is a must-have after a day out in the sun. So maybe you did get a little too much sun, or your skin's just feeling a little sensitive. You can make up this awesome after sun spray, which is lavender, peppermint, and frankincense. You can put it in a spray bottle and you can just put it on those areas. And it's amazing how quickly relief you get whenever that happens. We use it all the time. Like these aren't recipes that I just pulled off the internet, you guys. These are recipes that I actually use for me and my family, and they work amazing. We truly do live the doTERRA lifestyle. We truly do make our own things to ensure that, and if you're local to the area and you want to come over and make sunscreen, let me know. We can do that too. So I have everything needed to be able to do that. And I just believe so much in that. But you can make this awesome cooling after sun spray, and it just helps to get that skin relieved from any sort of burns. This can be used as a repellent as well, with the peppermint in there. So many different, and it's cooling. So it's great for many different things. Now, keeping our hands clean, right? We see hand sanitizers all over the place, but the problem with those is they're not that good for you. Go read up on that, go do some research. So you can make your own hand sanitizer. You can take a spray bottle and you can have vitamin E oil, water, aloe vera gel, and our On Guard. Our On Guard is amazing at killing the bad germs. It does not kill the good, it kills the bad, unlike the others where it kills both. So this is so easy to make. That's what we do. Again, my kids, they go to gymnastics and they have their hand sanitizers hanging off their water bottles that they use there to be able to keep their hands clean. So it's great to be able to make your own. Are you getting ready to travel? I know more and more people are doing that, and I'm excited to see, but we have to support our immune system. I've been saying this for years. Support your immune system, support your immune system. Because if you do that, guess what? You're going to be way better off, okay, than the other side. So you can make yourself an immune support roller bottle with frankincense, On Guard, melaleuca, lemon oil. Melaleuca is also tea tree oil, lemon oil, and then you put fractionated coconut oil in the rest of the roller. And you can have yourself a little roller ball that you can take on the go with you, just to put on your hands, on the bottoms of your feet. This is also one that if you get a little bit of a scratchy throat, you can put it on the back of your hand and lick it, and it's going to help with that too. So I love this roller ball that you can take anywhere with you and apply it as needed in order to be able to stay healthy as you travel. Now, we don't want to forget about our awesome little furry friends, but also ourselves. You can make a non-toxic bug spray and make it a little bit more powerful than just the straight TerraShield. This one is not only TerraShield, but you add lemon oil and eucalyptus. You put it in diffused in a distilled water, and if you wanted to add some coconut oil for moisture, shake it, and then you can use that as a spray. You can spray it on your pets. You can spray it on yourself. doTERRA also has a pre-made TerraShield spray bottle that you can absolutely utilize as well. This is great. It provides outdoor protection in a natural and safe way. And it's just really a great non-toxic way to protect your body from any sort of those mosquitoes or anything else that's out there. And you can use it not only on yourself, but we spray it around our door so that the bugs don't come in. I also, when I know we're having people over, we're hanging out outside, I'll put a diffuser outside with TerraShield in it and just have that running to keep the bugs away. And with as wet as it's been here, I know we got tons of mosquitoes right now. It's pretty horrible. So I may actually go out and spray our entire fence around our house to try to keep them out. Now, let's say you do get a bug bite. This happens to my kids. You want to know why? Because they run outside without putting on their TerraShield. It's okay, because you can make bug bite spray or bug bite oil with, or a roller ball with basil oil, peppermint, and lavender. And then again, you fill the remainder with fractionated coconut oil. But all you would do is rub this directly onto the bug bite. And we have fire ants here, you guys. And whenever I've put lavender on a fire ant bite, it never blistered, it never hurt, it never did any of those things. It really healed right away. It was crazy how fast it worked. So highly, highly, highly recommend utilizing your oils for that too. Who are my gardeners in the room? Here's some great ideas for gardening and keeping those different bugs out of your garden. All right, so we don't want to use the toxic products because that kind of goes against what we're trying to do, right? So here's a great alternative. These are all different oils that you can utilize. And all I would do is put them in a spray bottle. I love doTERRA's continuous spray bottles. I don't know if you can see this picture, but you can order these through your loyalty rewards order or through doTERRA. And all it does is continuously spray whatever that is. And you can spray it on your plants to keep the bugs away. I have this with peppermint. I'll actually spray this on the back of my neck. This is kind of our cooling spray that we use. But it's amazing for all of those things. And I just love the continuous spray bottles. But definitely take a picture of this so that you can use that for all of the garden pests that are out there. So did you all love these summer recipes? I can tell you that I've used them all for years. This is what we do. This is what my family does. I just love how they smell. And then I also have the peace of mind that what I'm using is safe and non-toxic for my family. So I would love for you to share some of your favorite summer recipes with me as well. You can do that in the comments or comments below, and I'd love to hear it. If there's anything that I didn't cover that you'd like to know more information on, feel free to post that as well. But now what? When it comes to doTERRA, if you're anything like me, you're probably pretty excited about what you learned. Lots of great ways that you can get your life changed like I did from using doTERRA. And I know that if you decide to get started, that your life will be changed too. And I'm totally not even kidding when it comes to that. Like, I can't even imagine my life without these. They have been that amazing. So if you already have a wholesale account, let's review the best way to get what you need in order to be able to make these recipes. So I would recommend being a part of our loyalty rewards program. If you order 50 PV or more point value, there's point value affiliated with every single product. If you order 50 PV, it's almost like $50 or more, every single month, you're going to earn product credits back. And with those product credits, you get to earn free products. For the first 3 months, it starts at 10%. And every 3 months thereafter that you do 50 PV, it goes up by 5% until you get to 30% back. So by month 13, if you every single month order 50 or more, at month 13, you're going to get 30% back. And let's say you do a 100-point order, that's going to be 30 points that you're going to get to be able to spend in the future on doTERRA products. I mean, I've never seen anything like that before. As far as like, I haven't paid for laundry detergent, toothpaste, shampoo and conditioner in years because we use our product credits all the time. So you can choose many of the products. You can cancel at any time, no obligation. And there's, again, just 50 points in order to be able to receive those, which is pretty awesome. So if you need help in starting your loyalty rewards, reach out and I'm here to help you. If you're new to oils, there's 3 ways to begin that you can begin. You can do retail, never recommend that. No reason to buy retail at all. It's most expensive and it's really not worth it because you're in complete control of your account, okay? You can pay a $35 membership fee, kind of like Costco, where you get everything 25% off, which is totally awesome. Or if you want to get it for below wholesale, especially your first kit, you would do a enrollment kit. And with this, your membership fee is waived and your kit oils are below wholesale pricing. So as you see, we have a couple of kits here. These are some of our most popular kits, the Healthy Start Kit, the Healthy Habits Kit, and then we have our Home Essentials Kit, which is our most popular kit. And if you're not sure which would benefit you, don't worry. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you, guide you, and show you how you can utilize these products in your home in order to help you to live an amazingly more natural life. Now, many times when I'm talking to people, they think of friends and family that can utilize this information, and I want to help. You can host an event like this or with family and friends in person. We can do a great fun event where they'll learn more about essential oils, they'll learn about our products, and you can earn some free some free hostess gifts as well. Or maybe you want to earn some income. That's another way we can get you started. And if you want to replace your income, you could also build a team. One thing I love about doTERRA is they have all different levels of commitment when it comes to that. So think about that. Hosting this for one of your friends and family, we can do a simple intro to oils class, and I bet you they will thank you for it, because that is what happens for sure. And plus you'll get some goodies from me, because I just love to spoil you guys. So reach out for that too. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If there's other classes that you want to learn about, if there's other topics that you're concerned about, let me know, and by emailing me below or texting me at the phone number, and I'm here to help. I want to support you, and I want you to bring you things that will be able to help you now into the future. And if you have questions, please, please just ask. I'm here for you, and to be your support person when it comes to doTERRA and utilizing these products in your home, and to make sure that you're living your best life. All right. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining me today on this awesome class. And again, questions, let me know. Have a great night.